The following is a message by Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Andrew A. Fahie.
I know that many persons are waiting eagerly to hear about the economic response referred to some as an economic stimulus plan. While the details of this phased plan that has been approved by Cabinet will be fully discussed with you, the public, shortly, today I seek to inform you of what Cabinet decided. Cabinet has approved the policy paper, BVI Government's Policy Response to the Coronavirus Pandemic, which will serve as the interim framework to guide the government's social, economic, and fiscal response to the immediate and short-term needs of the territory. I will be making a full statement on this as Minister of Finance shortly, but I just wanted to whet your appetite and let you know that Cabinet decided that the Financial Secretary instruct applicable ministries, statutory bodies, and public corporations to implement the immediate relief package and for each to submit a bi-monthly report to the Minister of Finance for the information of the Cabinet. Cabinet also decided that the Financial Secretary, in collaboration with the applicable ministries, statutory bodies, and public corporations, will develop a Phase 2 economic and social response program guided by the economic stimulus component of the policy paper, which programs are to be submitted to the Minister of Finance within 30 days for presentation to the Cabinet. Cabinet agreed to instruct the Financial Secretary to lead technical discussions with the UK government's financial technical team in petitioning the Secretary of State to relieve the government of the Virgin Islands of its obligations under Section 20 of the Protocols for Effective Financial Management and the review and amendment of Sections 25, 27, and 28 to enable the BVI government to secure the funding necessary to respond to catastrophic events such as the COVID-19 pandemic in light of 1, the real impacts and forecasted economic outlook for the BVI due to the catastrophic COVID-19 pandemic, 2, the unavailability of grant funding from the UK government, and 3, the conditions of the protocols for effective financial management posed to the BVI government being able to finance the immediate relief and economic stimulation programs on its own. Cabinet agreed that any and all funding, aid, assistance, grant, gift, or donation, whether monetary or non-monetary, received by or on behalf of the BVI from or through any country or government, person, business, institution, organization, NGOs with respect to the COVID-19 global pandemic, the economic effects of the pandemic, or anything otherwise related to the pandemic, shall be payable into the consolidated fund and managed through the Ministry of Finance in keeping with the Virgin Islands Constitution Order 2007, the Public Finance Management Act 2004, and the Audit Act 2003 to ensure accountability and fiscal responsibility through one single Virgin Islands institutional framework to ensure public accounts accountability, transparency, and good governance in the management and auditing of monetary or non-monetary contributions to the Virgin Islands for COVID-19 pandemic. Cabinet also agreed that the Minister of Finance publicly account and report on any and all funding, aid, assistance, grant, gift, or donation, monetary or non-monetary, received by or on behalf of the BVI from or through any country or government person, business, institution, organization, NGOs, with respect to the COVID-19 global pandemic in keeping with transparency, accountability, and good governance. I thank the Economic Task Force and other key stakeholders who were able to give their recommendations. Despite this health and economic challenges that the world is faced with, and the BVI is not immune, as a government we remain focused on our vision of transforming the BVI into a leading regional economy by 2025 through entrepreneurship, innovation, and local and foreign investment. We are going to be the trendsetters.
The proceeding was a message by Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Andrew A. Fahie.